Alright guys, so the first section of this video got kind of corrupted, so at this point I've already opened this up, but I'll just go over the parts again. Here we have Astral Spriggan with Astral Braid, Spriggan Core, and Zero Armor. It can switch to both left and right spin. Then there's the Over Disc, probably the heaviest disc out right now. Then we have the Quattro driver, which has a stamina mode, a defense mode, an attack mode, and a balance mode. Next up we have Cyclone Belial with the Cyclone Blade, which I did not have before this. And then the Belial core, which came with our Dynamite Belial. And then the 2 armor, which is painted. Next we have the Nexus disc, also came on Dynamite Belial, the Wave Dash driver, the Metal Survive driver, and the Metal Extreme driver. These two aren't that good for bays with strong teeth. I would recommend using them only for bays with either really weak teeth, like the remakes, or double chassis bays from Sparking. Anyway, we have the S gear, which has a attack and defense mode. And here is the high and low mode explanation. Here's the front of the box. You can make up to 600 combinations with the parts in the set alone. Here's the left and right. One side has rubber, the other has metal. And here's shoe current. This is the bottom of the box, nothing really special. On this side we have a few suggested combos, which is Astral Belial, Blitz Metal Extreme 0, Cyclone Spriggan, Nexus with the S gear, Metal Survive, and 0. And then there's Astral Spriggan with Nexus and the S gear, Wave Dash, and 2. So anyway, from this point on you'll see a quick time lapse of the unboxing and stickers. Now I was going to go straight into explaining the parts and start customizing since it's a customized set, but I completely forgot to go over this. We have more recommended combos: Savior Spriggan, Blitz Venture plus V0, and then we have Astral Bahamut, Overdrift 2, and then we have Astral Spriggan Nexus Quattro 3 with the S gear. And then next month's release, Guilty Longinus and the L gear, which is the final part of Dynamite Belial. And then there's the Perseus campaign. And that's pretty much it. Alrighty then, and now, since we have all the parts ready, we can start going over them. So I guess I'll start from, so while I explain the parts, after I finish explaining them, I shall put them on a combo. For these, I might not use, maybe, I might use them. Not this one, though. Okay, first we'll start with this. This is apparently the tool that came on Spriggan Requiem used to change the modes. How you change the modes is by clicking these tabs outwards. Hopefully these are clicked outwards, I can't really tell. Okay, it's kind of a hard click. And then you take these 2 slots, and then there should be like 2 tabs here and here. And then just twist. And as you twist, the white tabs here switch, and that means you're changing mode. So let's change it to left spin mode and keep it like that for now. So that's, and I guess we can come back to that later. This is Wave Dash. It's basically the same as Wave, just with a stronger spring. The combo that I will be using this one on is, let me look for it. I found it. So I shall be using this on my Death/Abyss Diabolos combo. It already has Wave on there, but compared to Wave Dash is just so much better. So we shall put that on there. Now the clicks are much tighter. Also, this goes a lot better with the Abyss ring. Also, it looks taller for some reason than with normal Wave. That might be because of the stronger spring, but okay, anyway, that is combo number 1. And Wave doesn't have any gimmicks aside from 3 outer layers, which just gives it more life after death. Then, next up is Metal Extreme. So if I compare it to, say, the Extreme Dash Driver, the tip size is pretty much the same. The Extreme Dash might be a little smaller since it's worn down more. And then this is in a nice red and blue color. The spring cap on this one is metal, but I heard that these shred teeth, so I might not use them as much, although the tabs are quite a bit lower, so that it might be safe to use them. Anyways, it's a rubber flat, and it moves ridiculously fast. And the rubber on this one is a lot harder than this one. This one's really soft, but this one's like really hard. It kind of feels like a mix of plastic and rubber, but it is rubber. This one I won't be using yet. I'll probably use it on my Savior Valkyrie once the teeth get weakened a lot. Next up is Metal Survive, which is basically just a sharp point. And same thing with this one, it has a metal cap. And that's literally just it. This also makes me feel kind of nostalgic for the original Burst series, because this came on the original Ragnarok, not the metal version, just the normal version. But I guess we'll put this on a combo. We have, that should go well with it. So Air Knight with 8 dash and Metal Survive. Air Knight already has pretty weak teeth, so this is not bad on it. The color also matches pretty well. Okay. And now, next up, we have the Nexus disc. We've already had this on Dynamite Belial. It has 8 wings, which is kind of aerodynamic. And this one will also be used later with my Savior Valkyrie. Next up, we have the Belial core. Probably one of the best right spin teeth so far. Next we have Cyclone. I don't have this yet, so this is new to me. So this originally released on Cyclone Ragnarok, but I don't have this. I assume that this would go pretty well with the Ragnarok core from Random Booster Volume 26, was it? Dynamite Ragnarok? It had a blue Ragnarok core and the 6 armor, so you could probably make a stock Ragnarok layer from that. It has these 2 moving wings, which if you put an armor on in high mode, stops them from going in and out all the way. They still move a little, but not too much. in low mode, they'd probably just expand a lot. Which moves us on to 2. It's painted blue and with the purple magenta stickers. I feel like this would be a great fit for Guilty Longinus, which I just showed you guys in the leak paper. Anyways, here's how it looks. It's actually a really nice blue color. And I will be putting this layer in high mode. This looks kind of weird, but it looks kind of nice at the same time. And here is the Blitz disc. It's gold, and it has these 3 wings that go upwards when you get fast enough spin. They don't really do much though, except increase the stamina by a bit. Also, the Blitz disc is a little higher, so if you put it on your BEY, you'll probably get more burst resistance. And since this is a customized video and I don't really want to use the Metal Extreme on it in fear of breaking this brand new Belial's teeth, I'll be putting Volcanic Dash on it because I think that's a really pretty color with the Blitz disc. And those are some strong teeth. And here is the combo. Looks pretty good. I'll just leave that off to here, I guess, along with the other combos we made. Now we're getting to the good part. Here, I guess I'll just go over this now, seeing as we already have it. This is the S gear. It is for Dynamite Belial. We got 2 gears from Valkyrie and Fafnir. And now this one goes on Belial. So this has 4 indents about like here, 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 and here, if you can see that. If you can't, I'll show you right now. So 4 indents, just push it on, and now it's freely spinning. If I put it on Belial, it's pretty much a hamburger at this point, but we still have that free spinning ring. It will help in defense, I guess, but that's not all there is to the S gear. If we remove it and find those points, we can take it off and then if we take the S gear, flip it around, and then put the holes into the Nexus disc and just click it in, please fit. Am I doing something wrong? Hopefully not. This is... Hold on, just give me a sec. Okay, that's not fitting, but I'll try my best. Did we get it? Almost. Alright. I think we got it. Okay, almost. There we go. And now in the other mode, it is completely fixed and it won't move. But personally, I like the free spinning mode on this more because it adds a new gimmick to BEY. So let's just put that on there. And now we have a free spinning gimmick along with the metal on the driver and the rubber on the layer. This is going to be fun to play with. Alright, and now what most of you are here for, it is Astral Spriggan. Now, since this boat has a left and right mode, I'm going to have to assemble this 4 times. So I'll start with the high mode on this one, but first let me explain the parts. Getting ahead of myself there. Anyways, this is the Spriggan core. It's a dual spin core, as I showed you earlier. You can see the R and the L. That tells you whether you're changing it to right or left. And for some reason, they only put it on one side this time. Interesting. Anyways, that's pretty much all it is. And then next we have the Zero armor. Probably the most beautiful looking armor so far, especially with these blue stickers with the black outlines. And it's also the heaviest armor so far. Really thick. And here we have outer. Oh, jeez, that's heavy. So this is the roundest, balanced, heaviest. Actually heavy, yeah. Okay, so Giga used to be the heaviest disc coming from Cyclone Ragnarok and Roar Bahamut, but this is the new heaviest disc, weighing in at around 33.7 grams, if I'm correct. And then if you count Nexus with the S gear, that's actually around 34, but on its own, Over is the single most powerful heavy disc right now. Next we have the Astral Blade, and it has both a left and a right spin mode. The left spin mode has the design of Spriggan Requiem, and these white parts are rubber, so those should help you spin steel or launch kind of hard attacks similar to Brave Valkyrie or Judgment Choker. And then on the right side, well, actually, first, on the left side you have these sort of upper attacks, and on the right side we have metal here, 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 and here. I know the screws don't really count, but they are still metal. So this side, it has a bit more weight, although it's the same on both sides. This one is more reminiscent of Legend Spriggan. And also, if we take a look at World Spriggan before it, the colors on the sides have been changed. The right spin mode on World Spriggan is now this left spin mode on Astral Spriggan. And the left spin mode on World Spriggan is now the right spin mode on Astral Spriggan. And personally, I like the right spin mode better, but for the sake of this video, I shall be putting it in... Actually, no, I'll put it in right spin mode for the testings. So, anyways, let me just assemble this and get this out of here. Alright, this one has smash attacks, because you can see it and it goes upwards instead of downwards. So basically you can just deliver really hard hits with the right spin side. Anyways, first let's assemble it in right spin, which means we need to change the mode first, if I can find it. Hello. Excuse me? Oh, right, I need to click these first. There we go. Now we can change the mode. Alright, now this Spriggan is in right spin mode, I think. So let's assemble it first in high mode. That's how it looks in high mode. Pretty snazzy if I do say so myself. And as for low mode, we just put the core on the bottom, armor underneath. Uh-oh, and then click it in. Here is the right spin low mode, which is personally my favorite mode to look at. It's just really nice, to be honest. Now, looking at the left spin mode, we switch it, and then left spin high mode, here we have it. I kind of like this one, but I still like the other right spin mode better. Now let's put it in left spin high mode. And this is how it looks. Not bad, but I still prefer the right side. Anyways, now we have the last piece of the set, which is the Quattro driver. And if you know a bit of Spanish, you should know that Quattro means 4. And this is this driver's gimmick. It has 4 different modes. What do you mean by that, you ask? Well, anyways, it's kind of similar to the Zeta driver in how you can turn the wheel and get 4 different tips. This first one is a balance mode, similar to the night driver. And then if we pull these 2 tabs upwards, then this wheel pops out, and then we can switch to the next one. Here we have the stamina mode, which I can best compare it to Survive, but if it had a metal tip. Next mode we have is attack mode. It's a rubber flat, pretty much the same size as Extreme, although it's a bit of a white rubber. And lastly, we have defense mode. This has a freely rotating metal ball similar to Orbit Metal, although this one is a bit this is a bit smaller, so it might be the size of Yard Metal. Anyways, I'll just put, for now, I'm not sure what to think of this, but I'll be testing it in left spin mode, so I'll go for stamina. And now it's locked in. Now we assemble it. This is locked in, right? Okay, it wasn't locked in fully. Should be able to assemble it now. Seem like kind of strong clicks, but not the best. If we compare it in size to World Spriggan, it seems a bit bigger, to be honest. Okay, so now I shall get I'll get the testing stadium, and we shall test these 3 bays out. These ones are just for customization's sake, so we can leave them. And for testing, I shall use this stadium. We have I believe it's called the Vortex Climb Stadium, although I'm not sure, so don't really quote me on that. So for now, we'll test all 4 of Spriggan's modes in left spin. So first up, we have stamina mode. stays in place pretty well for the most part. Just takes a little wobbling first. Okay, and now, okay, that's a downside. You can't really change the modes while it's assembled, so you have to take it apart and change the mode every time you want to. That's probably my only downside so far. So next we'll go for bounce mode, which is the coding spike or unite driver. Here we go. Quick acceleration, and then also decent stamina. Not bad. And then if we slightly hit it, it gets a bit aggressive again because it's hitting the rubber. Alright, that was pretty good. Next up is our defense mode, which is a metal ball. This is actually much more chill than the stamina mode. It seems like it recovers pretty fast as well. Alright, and last but not least, the attack mode. I am kind of scared on how aggressive this one will be. Oh, that might scrape. That's not good. Anyways, I shall try this out. 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's pretty aggressive. Oh, okay, I thought it was pretty uncontrollable, but it seems to do the flower pattern pretty well. Alright. So that was Astral Spriggan. Now I shall move on to Cyclone Belial with the Blitz Volcanic 2. And if any of you are wondering why Volcanic is staying pretty still when it's up here, that is because mine has awakened, so it spins more freely. Anyways, next up is Belial. Oh, that's very heavy now. Okay. So let's try it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, it negates the scraping from with the S gear, but it seems a lot more defensive and not as aggressive. That might be from all the weight, I assume, but also because the S gear is keeping it from doing anything really aggressive. But yeah, I feel like that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching my unboxing of the Astral Spriggan customized set. See you next time. Please subscribe. I beg you, please subscribe. I don't care if you don't want to. Well, actually, I kind of want you to, but yeah, you don't have to. So, bye.